And away we go. We're back at another game, and today we've got Mexico versus Dutch. It's been a while since we've seen Mexico versus Dutch. Now we got Milk and Honey. Don't think Milk and Honey is a Baja enjoyer. Got some actually. I remember last time I saw Milk and Honey, he did some like crazy build with Haciendas. So like he likes doing like Hacienda builds. Like he likes doing some really cool, unique stuff with Mexico. You know what Mexico are good for, what Mexico are supposed to be about. None of this revolt nonsense. Okay, none of this OP revolts. So let's see what he's going to be up to here. He's going up against. I'm not even going to say that. I think it's like a French word, maybe. And I'm pretty sure the Dutch player is only Baus, the only Baus, who is like ranked 6th or something at the moment. I'm pretty sure this is his Smurf account. So he's obviously a very, very good player. Obviously, top 10 player. Milk and Honey is a very good 2K plus ELO player as well. So he's definitely not out of this. So let's see how this goes. I know you guys like Dutch. I know there's a lot of love for Dutch out there. There's a lot of love for Dutch. Not a lot of love for Mexico. You guys do not like Mexico, but you like old school civs like Dutch. So you've got to put respect on that. Dutch is an honest. It's an honest civ, you know. It's the Dutch is that guy that works, you know, the blue collar job, you know, 9 to 5 or like does 12-hour shifts, you know, 9 to 9, 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week to go back home to his 2 kids and his wife with dinner on the table. Daddy's home, daddy's home. You know, that's his world. That's his fortress. You know, that's Dutch for you. You know, they're a hard-working civ. Okay, you have to put the effort into Dutch. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, you have to put the effort into Dutch. But if you do put the effort into Dutch, then the reward is very rewarding. It's a very rewarding civ. But it's a very tight micro civ. You have to have good micro. You have to have good base building. You have to have good macro. Very tight timings. You're always going to be rushed. You're always going to be rushed. No one's ever going to let you say, hey, have a bank boom for free, buddy. It's on me today. No. No Bud Lights given out to anyone. It's a hard-working civ. But the rewards are there's a very high payoff civ. Whilst Mexico, on the other hand, here, have a shot, have a beer, have a drink. Yeah, on me. Easy peasy, baby. You play this civ when you're drunk. Wife, kids, get out of it. Man's a bachelor. Living in his own world. So we'll see. Okay, let's have a look at the decks. Pretty standard stuff there from Dutch. That is one of Dutch's secret weapons right there. Town Militia. Pretty much have to have that in all of your decks. Because like I said, you're going to get rushed the majority of the time. And oh, would you look at that? Well. Mr. Drunk has come from the party. And he's dunking down that Hacienda. Now, let's have a look at the deck. So we've got a lot of H2 cards. We've got a lot of H4 cards. Not a lot of age 3 cards, which tells me he likes to revolt in age 2 and then unrevolt into age 4, which makes sense. Does have the cheaper Haciendas, does have land grab in there, so could see that. Got machetes, so could do some insurgent play. Does have Charada, and presidential lancers. Now I think I've just remembered Milk and Honey. The last time we probably saw him, I think we actually saw presidential lancers from him, and this card here, which spawns Chinicos for free. So how cool would it be to see that again? It's probably been like what, 12 months or something. Okay, so the flag goes down. Anyone who doesn't know, this flag is so important. It grants 10% attack damage to all units. It grants 10% attack damage to all buildings. It grants 25% plus work rate to military buildings. So these military buildings are producing units 25% quicker. Crazy. And on top of that, it grants a 50% construction speed to all buildings. So what you want to do when you age up, You want this barracks, as soon as it goes down, plant the flag so you get the barracks up really quickly, and you get units out very quickly. And you can see here at 5 minutes, he had 10 insurgents out. At 5 minutes! 10 units! 10 pikes out at 5 minutes. That is scary. So he's going for insurgent play. He gone for an initial 5 settlers. You can see that in transition, he got a... Did he get a TP? He didn't get a TP, so he went for like the hunting dogs and house start. He got a couple of houses in transition and then pretty much everyone onto food. So pretty nice standard start. You know, it's the classic hunting dog start, which you don't see very often. Usually you just see the TP start these days. Misses a batch there in insurgents. You can see they unfortunately missed that. 700 wood is in now. And he's already put down a couple of TPs. Interesting. Probably going to go for stagecoach booming here, which is pretty good on this map. 4 TPs. Let's have a look at the Dutch, at Baus. Again, don't forget, this guy's a top player. He's in the top 10. Very nice. I like the base building. You can see how he's... Usually what you do with Dutch is you put these banks in a wall formation around your town center. But he's played this very safe. Probably because he's worried. He was worried about Baja. Maybe he was worried about the insurgent push. And you can see, like, he's almost formed the wall around his barracks. Very important to keep that safe. So, yeah, really nice. Interesting base. It's a very, very defensive base building. And it is good, but you can see how it's going to be very tough for these. It kind of exposes his villagers a bit more. That's the downside to it. And we've got a herd that's just eating gold, apparently. He's saying, I'm not supposed to be here, guys. So we see 700 wood, a bank wagon, now 600 wood. So very standard full bank play from Baus. There comes Stagecoach. So double TP Stagecoach. But that's a lot of insurgents. That is a lot of insurgents. Is he going for it? Is he going for it? 32 insurgents are going for it. Don't forget he can plant the flag down. Oh, he's going to trap him as well. There is a meat shield buffer with these pikes. The skirms are going to see it early. Maybe the trees can help him. Maybe not. The pikes going for the snap. And look at the insurgents. The flag gets planted down. They now have 11 hand attack. The snare, the flank with the 2. He's microing really well, just constantly flooding them, not allowing them to cut. And look at that clean up. Pure insurgents. They're basically, the best way of looking at them is they're kind of like a bad Rodolero. They're like a worse Rodolero. They're more like a Rodolero than a pikeman. Just because of their speed and the way they attack and the way they micro. Because here they have 5.5 speed compared to a pike's 5 speed. Okay, he's going to have to back up now. Minutemen is being called, so he's going to save that stable. Nice. Drops one insurgent out there to snare all of this army, and he's able to run the rest of them away. So keeps 17 alive. But fantastic first trade there. I did see land grab, by the way. So land grab came in. So Haciendas now costs 360 wood. So he's got 4 TPs, all on wood, by the way. Oh, he's going, only Baus is not paying attention. You've got to pay attention. You're supposed to be ranked number 6, and you ain't paying attention. Can I get a hate? Yeah. Insurgent's going to do well here. Another 10 just coming in. He's got 21 bills on food. He's shipping tax Kala textiles as well. That's going to give him 2 bills per hacienda. That gets built from now on. He's got, what, 3 haciendas? That's 6 plus the 2 you get from the town, from the card. So that's currently worth 8 villagers. But of course, if he builds more haciendas, he'll get more villagers. So currently on 39 villagers. 700 coin coming in. He's literally just... It's very basic build order here. Just going pure insurgent, and it's kind of working out for him. Oh, look at that choke point. Great micro by Baus there, just leaving those villagers in that choke point. Did you see how difficult it was for the insurgents to kind of path around them? Great stuff there by Baus. He was definitely paying attention that time. He is going to get flooded over here, but 5 more skirms coming in. A market goes down. Nothing too influential right now. But there's just too many. Like, he can't kill them quick enough. He needs... I think he doesn't realize... Does he have 10 villagers inside? Yes, he does. Okay, he does realize. So, for anyone who doesn't know, insurgents have 90 HP, which is the exact amount of damage that a TC with 10 villagers inside. That's the amount of damage it does. So, it does kill an insurgent in 1 hit. AOE3 has come in now for Dutch. A revolt has come in for Mexico. Dutch, how is Dutch down 3k score? He's on 4 banks. He's on 4 banks, but he's on 4 TPs. At 27 vils for Dutch. 50 vils. 50 vils. Don't forget you get like 6 vils for going up to Central America Revolt. This is going to be another 2 vils. Oh my god, he's got 5 Haciendas. This is a crazy boom build. Oh my goodness. What a boom build this is. And I love Hacienda builds. They're like one of my favorite build orders in the game. Now he's starting to make the heavy heavy duty soul daddies with those pirate hats. Argy mateys. You can get veterancy in this revolt as well if you go for Central American Cavalry or Central American Infantry. It's actually a really good card because for 500 resources, it gives veterancy to 3 different units and it instantly does it as well. So that's worth 1,200 resources. But it's also kind of worth more than that because it instantly techs the veterancy. So you don't need like 3 barracks, so you can constantly make units rather than have to wait for the veterancy to tech. This is very, very, it's a very, very good card. Maybe we'll see that. But he is making 4 falconets. Hang on, there goes Nicholas Rupp. But that's fine because Dutch is going to scout the explorers now. He's going to scout, he's going to scout that there are falconets. And is he going to counter? Yes, he is. 3 culverins on the way. Man came prepared early. And that's going to be a beautiful counter. He's got some Reuters in there as well. Falconets unpacked. Milk and Honey doesn't see the culverins yet, but he's about to. There he goes. Good micro. 2 culverins kill a falconet and 1. And he microed that really nicely. There goes the other one. Is he going to kill another one? Almost. Almost. 2 falconets go down for free. Very nice stuff. Reuters are chasing. Hot on the falconet's tail. Oh, could have got a pop shot off there. Okay, now it's his turn to go for culverins. Now Mexico are going to go for culverins. You get that 2 culverin card for, I think it's 100 wood. Yeah, 100 wood. So that's a crazy good card. It really, really is. He's going to make some culverins himself as well. Oh, make sure your culverins don't come from the Hacienda. Please don't come from here. Woo! I thought there was something tingling in my bones there that I could just sense that was going to happen. How many Haciendas? He's got 7 Haciendas. Oh my goodness me! So that's 14 vils plus the 2. That's 16 vils. Taxcala Textiles was worth 16 villagers. 16 villager card. God damn. Still got 4 TPs, may I add. Still has 4 TPs. He's going to lose 1 Hacienda. He's going to lose a barracks. Oh, the culverins don't see the culverins. Oh, he does now. He gets 1 shot off. But he's got the bigger massive culverins, which is always really important in the artillery war. Doesn't matter how many falconets you've got. If you've got more culverins than your opponent, you can win the artillery war. Okay, we've got artillery and artillery micro here. Nice micro by Milk and Honey. Still got 2 falconets as well. Does he have enough Reuters, though? That's the question. To finish off these falconets. Because the skirms can deal with the rest. Both culverins, well, all 3 culverins go down for Dutch. Both the falconets go down, though. And now there's no artillery support outside of Culverins, which is going to be a problem, I think, for Mexico. He can try and brute force with his Culverins. You see, they do pretty good versus infantry. See, there's another 2 kills. So actually kind of work, you know, Culverins are pretty decent. You know, they do pretty well versus infantry. They still have a 40 bombard attack. You know, you times that by 4. You know, that's 160 damage with area of effect. It's going to kill them in 1. Okay, big Bozza's coming in now for Dutch. He's going all in on Bosniaks. Okay, I thought that was rebuilding another Hacienda there. Going for a cathedral. Okay, interesting. Oh, he's already, after all of that, he was still able to get up into age 4 as well. That's what 56 villager eco does to you. And he's getting the cathedral up so he can get the tech that doubles your XP when you age up. He's already got a shipment ready to go. God damn. He's still 6k score up. 58 villagers. Dutch is on 36. I think he's kind of catching up. He's still only on 4 banks. He hasn't got more than that. He could age up himself as well, honestly. He's in an okay position. Could age up. He sees the age 4. He's probably going to dive in here. He takes 1 TP down. What's he going to do, though? Is he going to decide to take down another TP? It looks like he's deciding to go for it. Yeah, he's just going to go for it. He's going all in. He needs to make sure he captures that Mexican flag. That's going to give Mexico line of sight. Look, we're literally on hit. Okay, yeah, Dutch gets the flag. Good. Okay, the Bosniaks are coming in, but so is Charadea. And we know what that card does. Back up to 7 Haciendas. Don't forget, he rebuilt that Hacienda because 1 got taken out, which means that he gets another 2 villas. So Taxcala Textiles has been worth 18 villagers this game. So all the Haciendas, you can see now, they're all going to be able to slowly train Chinacos, which is crazy. He's got a stable. I did see he had an artillery. Oh, look, he's cutting. Oh, this is so genius. Look how quickly, to every 12 seconds, a charity is getting produced every 12 seconds from 2 Haciendas. This Hacienda is every 22 seconds. That is so genius because he's getting pushed. He's run out of natural resources, but this is a way of, like, infinite natural resources. He's also getting Charos, the guard tech for Charos, for Chinacos. He did get the Arsenal cavalry tech for 10% extra HP. They now nearly have 500 HP. 42 lance charge ability. Oh my god, he sent presidential lancers, which is an extra 10% all actions damage. And it gives them a lance ability, a charged ability, which is this right here. It's basically their normal attack, except it has bonus damage versus infantry, and it has 2 area effect, and it has free range. Jesus. Yeah, it's basically the same as their hand attack, except it has free range and 2 area effect. God damn. And look at this. Look at 61 villagers. He literally isn't gathering at all, apart from a tiny bit of wood over here and a tiny bit of food over here for some reason. Wait, what is that villager gathering on food? Okay, that looks like a bug because I can't find it. But anyways, he is gathering a small amount of food. But look at this. All of his villagers are gathering. Okay, was that the villager gathering food? I don't know why it was going over here. That should not be happening. It goes to the wood one over here. So yeah, but anyways, now Cav Combat coming in as well. Oh my god, he's just buffing his Charos like crazy. I love this build from Milk and Honey. It's such a cool, unique build. So good. Really good, unique style of getting the Haciendas. Getting the eco, and now he's got 30. Where did this come from? Where did all of this cavalry come from? He has 42 Charos. 42 Charos out of nowhere. The Bosniaks are going to get wrecked. The Mexican flag goes down. They now have 46 hand attack. 46. That's more than a Bosniak. That was more than a Bosniak. And Dutch doesn't even let the fight play out. Oh, brother. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was so over, but let's at least see the massacre. Oh, man. My voice went all squeaky then. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. 537 HP and 50 hand attack. 50 hand attack. Oh my goodness, that's 5 more than a Bosniak. Oh my goodness. And it's just at this point, it's infinite as well. And it's honestly, it's such good value to have villagers gathering at the Hacienda to buff the train speed of units. They can do it with Charros. They can do it. There's an Age 1 card that lets you do it with Quatreros. And it's just a very efficient way because your villagers aren't moving about. They're just constantly on the Hacienda, which is constantly buffing the Hacienda. They don't have to put down. They don't have to get food and coin. You don't need stables to produce them. It's just a very efficient. Look at this. Look at this. This Hacienda has 13 villagers, and it's producing a Charro every 14 seconds. This has 15 gatherers on it, producing every 12.8. This has 7 villagers gathering at 22, producing at 22. This has 14 gatherers producing at 13.5 seconds. Like, it's so good. It is so good. Like, you got 1 gatherer here producing at 54 seconds. It is so good, and I'm so glad we got to see this build again. The Presidential Lancers from Milk and Honey. And guys, this Dutch player, this is Baus. Okay, he's a top 10 player right now. He's like top 6 in the game. And Milk and Honey coming in with that sour milk and that sweet, sweet honey and making it look easy. Look at the village account. Love it. So good. All resources drops off a cliff here, but that's obviously because he wasn't gathering resources, but he was gathering military, I'll tell you that. And if we go and look at the military unit population, just look at that. Look at that. Look at that military production line. Oh, my God. Like, it's just constantly goes up. You're not running out of resources because you're gathering from an Hacienda. You're not running out. You're just constantly producing units. Whilst your opponent is going to run out of food. He's going to run out of whatever. He's going to have to start putting meals down. It's so... I can't tell you how crazy good that is. What a fantastic game by Milk and Honey. Look at the resources here from Dutch, but it doesn't matter. It's out. It's GG, buddy. It's GG. Villagers over here about to get smacked. It's just so over. What a fantastic game. President, like all of the upgrades as well. Like we had the Arsenal Cav Tech, we had Cav Combat, we had Presidential Lancers. He could go for Caballeros next as well, and that would give them an extra multiplier versus infantry. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy good. Damn, what a game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next game. Peace.